All right, ladies, one thing that totally gets me upset is when really nice people are taken advantage of.
I know.
I get that exact same pain in my heart, yes.
No, it happens to me.
Oh, to you?
I'm nice.
She was like, oh, you. well, you got a lot to say about this then, because clearly we all know one person who is so nice, but they always get the short end of the stick. Yes. Garcelle, I feel for you. A recent article on girlsaskguys.com finds that most people think if you're a nice person, it's easier to take advantage of you. Mm-hmm. So ladies, have you ever taken advantage of the nice guy or girl? And Garcelle, how do you feel being on that short end of the stick side?
You know, sometimes it's really painful. Because you know people are using you.
No,
this is real. No, I'm kidding.
This is real.
I'm kidding. But no, this is real. Like, listen, if you're standing in a line, let's say at the airport, right?
Yeah,
and you see all the date agents, right?
Yeah.
But you can tell who's nicer, and it's not about taking advantage, but you'd rather deal with the nicer person. So I don't think you seek out somebody who's nice to take advantage, but it's easier to deal with somebody who's nicer than somebody who's cranky.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right, Lonnie?
No, I agree. I think it's harder for women, especially when you're doing business, because it's like if you do even just a little bit of a pushback, you're like, oh, you're hard to deal with. You're a bitch.
You're problematic.
I'm like, no, I just want fries with my shade.
I just have standards. I have certain things I don't want.
It's like, why can't we have standards? But if you try to be nice, you know, people tend to, and we do take, and I do take advantage of people that's nice. I'm sorry.
Right. I think we all do it.
Have you ever taken advantage of a guy that's nice?
All the time.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
Do you feel good about it?
Yeah, it's nice, right?
Give me an example where it works for you.
Okay. I needed my car fixed, right?
Okay. You need to get something done. So it's not necessarily like it's not necessarily doing something that's gonna hurt them or harm them.
This is when I was in college.
Okay.
And I ain't had no money. Okay. So he said, you know, you look really nice and you're really cute and everything. And I said, well, I really need my car fixed. So I used my woman powers to get my car fixed.
Okay.
But I ain't really
Fair
like it like that.
Yeah, right. So you let him.
I gave you a conversation.
I got
and
you.
some dinner,
I got you.
But I wasn't gonna give you nothing else.
Right.
But I drove on off in my car. That's what I'm talking about.
I got you.
I mean, we've all done it.
This is my thing.
Adrian.
This is my thing about kind people, because I know a lot of kind people, and I've absolutely seen people get taken advantage of. And one of my best friends is a super kind person, so I feel like sometimes she can be overwhelmed because she doesn't know how to say no to people. She's constantly doing favors, being overly helpful, and I feel that people absolutely take advantage of that. While I feel for her, I always tell her, put your big girl panties on, and you gotta learn to say no. People will only treat you the way you allow them to treat you. They will only take advantage of you while you're saying yes to everything. At some point, you need to find boundaries, and you need to learn how to say no, and then you won't be taken advantage of. And you can still be considered a kind and a nice person.
But you also have to learn, too, sometimes when you do say no, you're not going to get what you want. And you have to be ready.
That's true.
Okay.
Yes,
And that's why my favorite quote is, you won't get what you don't ask for.
Ooh.
You won't get what you don't ask for. And I learned that the hard way in this business because I was so thankful for any job, any position. Like, as soon as I got a job, I don't care. They would pay me for maybe like $200 a full day, no lunch break, no wardrobe,
you're just happy to be there.
And you're
Happy
just
to
like,
be there.
I'm here. And I had that rate for like a year and a half while everybody else moved up around me. But because I wasn't asking for myself and I was being too nice, they were like, Jeannie's not gonna care, just go ahead and do it. And I noticed that moving on. So you do have to speak up for yourself. You need to ask what you want, and you will actually find yourself being more respected because you're not gonna sit and just respect is what you're gonna get.
And I have to say, sadly in business, even Beyonce said, you can't be nice in business. Like sometimes you have to gain people's respect. They may not, I also think there's sometimes people that are really kind and they like being known for being really kind. And it would break their heart to think that someone would say that they're a bitch and I think that that takes personal growth and knowing I'm not being a bitch and actually knowing that and just getting the things that you deserve.
Self-worth.
Self-worth. But yeah, I think it does suck in business because sadly as women,
we're labeled.
Yeah, we are labeled, and you can't be the pushover. You can't be the one that people just thinks they can take advantage of. For sure, because that's happened to me so much in business, where people are like, Adrian's not gonna say anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, in life,
You really nice. You are
You are
really,
really
But won't
nice.
they really say, make Adrian do it? Adrian's not gonna say, not
Yeah.
necessarily in this job, but in general, people
You
will.
could talk about me.
No, just in general, like they'll be like, make Adrian do it because you know Adrian's not gonna say anything.
Right.
But
Yeah,
then
not a
I be feeling
confrontational
sorry
person.
for you because you always, and then
I
I,
feel
said,
sorry for myself.
I'll go to the luncheon this time. You don't have to go.
Remember you went with me? Thank you.
Wait, this is real. This is an annual luncheon that nobody ever really wants to go
I've been
to.
to every single
But
one.
Adrian
I go
always
every
is
year.
going to rep for us. This is so real.
I'll be at this luncheon like, the real. We're here.
I'll
We're
go with you this year.
Thank
I'll
you.
go with you
Thank
this
you.
year.
Jeannie went with me one year.
I did
they
go
all
one
take
year.
turns.
And then I was like, I know why we don't go to this thing.
Because they
Whatever.
make you do extra work too.
Yes,
Once
yes.
you get there,
I just be
they want
there.
you to make all these announcements and all. And
Yes.
I'm like, wait a minute, we here
But
at the
see,
same time.
literally, they've all taken
I'm not going.
turns coming to this event with me. I go every year, and they take turns on which year.
Oh, which year?
It's your
So,
year this
oh,
year.
it's Garcella's
Oh,
turn
Jenny's
this
year.